Good morning. It's Tuesday and it's 11 a.m., which means it's time for the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. Presenting live weekly performances in the WDNA Jazz Gallery, featuring students, faculty, and alumni from Florida International University's School of Music. I'm your host today, Zach Weinstein, and along with our producers Karen Velos and Rodolfo Zuniga, we'd like to welcome you to the FIU Music Hour. Whether you're listening to us in your car or live on WDNA.org/FIU, we are delighted to have you join us today for our live performance. Today we are joined by the FIU Graduate String Trio under the direction of Professor Michael Klotz. This trio includes Ruben Sabando on violin, Caroline Senko on viola, and Seda Adam on cello, I apologize. As active degree-seeking students, this trio strives for excellence in musicality. The trio has worked together, performing various styles of chamber music, of which you'll hear a few today. And now, without further ado, here is the FIU Graduate String Trio performing a Mozart duet. a Mozart duet. So if you don't mind me bothering all of you for a few minutes, what was your inspiration for today's program?
Well, we really wanted to have...
I apologize. Can you grab the mic that's below you?
Absolutely. So we really wanted to have a diverse set of composers on the program that we were playing today.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought, since we were already working on the Mozart trio that we're playing later on, we figured might as well add a little bit more Mozart. And then we came upon these violin-cello duets by Glier. I think he was a German composer, I'm not sure. And then, of course, we're adding a little bit of Bach, and then we're ending with Piazzolla. So we really did want a lot of sort of diverse kind of composers, different sort of time periods in our program.
And any one of you can answer this as well. What do you consider to be the toughest piece on today's program, and what musically makes it so challenging?
I think probably all of us would have a different answer for you, because each piece, depending on your part, or like my solo piece, like I'll say for myself, is probably the hardest because I'm alone. I don't have other people to, collaborate with. And so, for me, it'd be the Bach later on for me. But for others, it might be a different answer.
Yeah, I would probably think the Mozart trio, just putting it together like ensemble-wise, it's...
Yeah, and it's been the longest one we've worked on,
right.
especially with Michael Klotz as our coach.
Right.
He's we started this a couple months ago, so.
Right, it's got its little technical difficulties in there, lots of tricky 16th note runs and just balance stuff. It's
yeah, we want to create the right sound and color and other things too.
Definitely.
What's it like working under Professor Klotz?
Professor Klotz is awesome. We all enjoy him very much. And at least for me, he was the reason why I came to FIU, because I am a violist and he's the viola professor. So I have a lot of love for him. But yeah, we all have a great time. During COVID, it's a little different. We do not meet in person with Professor Klotz. He tunes in via Zoom. And so we meet together, kind of like what we're doing now. Mm-hmm. And then he's over on a laptop, which is different this semester. But it's still, we're still having fun and still, happy to be playing during this time. So,
how does the Zoom delay affect your rehearsals, if there is any?
Yeah, it's another layer of challenge. But Zoom did come out with more settings, so thank you, Zoom, for musicians. Kind of in the pandemic, they didn't have those kind of music settings. So we were given advice from FIU to make different settings, and we've kind of worked with Mike as well. So there is a slight delay, and there are things like sound or quality of balance is kind of a little harder to kind of figure out over Zoom, but we're trying our best. And yeah, it's fun collaborating with Professor Klotz as always.
Well, we aren't sponsored by Zoom, but if they're listening and they want to, well, talk to me.
We're certainly down for the sponsorship.
Yeah, I can't guarantee any of that. You actually brought up a great point. What led all of you to the group? You said it was Professor Klotz.
Yeah, I actually did a winter camp in Fort Lauderdale with Professor Klotz in 2008. And I've kind of been with him in a musical journey since that time. And I was at Penn State for my undergrad, studying viola under Timothy Dighton. And he called me and said, please come for the graduate program at FIU, School of Music. We would love to have you. And so I auditioned and I came. And I've, had a great experience, so... It's almost over, but
So we, I think I've known Sada a little bit longer. I've known Sada for about, 6 years, more or less, roughly 6 years. Caroline, I met you recently, maybe a couple years ago. Yeah. And we all instantly clicked. I mean, we, alongside the chamber music that we play together, we're also good friends, and we, do things outside of music as well. And then I think that sort of chemistry that we have together really helps us when we're working together music-wise, because, we kind of exchange our own ideas, and then that we kind of build upon each other, and I think it works really well.
Yeah, it was nice because I'm kind of like the third part, because they were together first, Ruben and Sada, and then I came along and kind of added. That's what we started this trio. Was we met in orchestra.
Yeah.
And you guys are locals, so you guys
Yep.
knew more about FIU than I did.
Definitely, yeah. We knew a little bit about FIU. We had a couple years experience already with FIU doing different types of things. So
Yeah, with Professor
with
Misha Vettinson.
Misha
and
Vettinson, Mike as well. We worked with Mike before. So
Jason as
with
well.
Jason. Yeah.
And for us, it's been a great working together because now we're planning to keep working together after we graduate. So it's been like a friendship, and now we're just
Still going to continue on
Yeah.
even after graduation,
Yeah.
which
Exactly.
is so
Taking
much
it to the
fun.
professional level.
Yeah.
What are those upcoming projects, if they're
Yeah,
coming up
so
now? Or?
I do have to take a time to plug for the FIU School of Music. We are in collaboration with the Santa Fe Opera this weekend. We're having 2 performances, one at FIU in the Rotunda. It'll also be live streamed. And we're also going to be playing on Saturday the 27th at the Miami Beach Bandshell. And we'll be playing a new opera called This Little Light of Mine. It is a new work all about the story of Fannie Lou Hamer and the Black Lives Matter movement. And it's a wonderful piece. And we're so happy to be able to perform live in a concert setting with singers. They're having resident masks. Everybody's getting tested. It's very appropriate for this time. And we're all being very safe about it. And we're very excited to be performing this weekend, February 27th and 26th.
I believe that program's called Is This America? From
This
what
is
I remember.
America is the entire program. The opera is called This Little Light of Mine, and then there'll be a panel discussion later after with the writer and a lot of the people and team involved in writing the opera.
That panel will be at 2 o'clock on Friday.
Yes.
So if you have the ability to live stream in, stay tuned and take a look, or just watch the opera. It'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's going to be a premiere for the South, because it was premiered one time in New York
Right.
on a ship.
Mhm.
Actually, and the audience was on the land, and so this will be the first time, kind of the real
The real
the real
on-land
thing,
performance.
real thing.
Mhm.
So
All right. Well, we need to take a quick break for a few messages, but this has been the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. And when we come back, we're going to hear more Mozart. Stay tuned. Aries 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hi everybody. Welcome back to WDNA 88.9 FM. What are we going to hear next, guys?
We are going to hear the Mozart Divertimento Trio next.
The Divertimento Trio. that was the Mozart Divertimento in E-flat major. You've been listening to the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. I've been your host, Zach Weinstein, and along with our producers Karen Velos and Rodolfo Zuniga, we'd like to thank our production crew and staff of WDNA 88.9 FM for today's broadcast. If you would like more information on all of our programs, make sure to call 305-384-2896 or simply like our Facebook page to stay up to date with all of our upcoming performances. Next week, join us again here at 11 a.m. for some more great music on the FIU Music Hour. Next, we're going to hear a solo Bach Cello Suite No. 3 in G major, Movement G, and Oblivion by Argentine composer Astor Piazzolla, a 20th century tango exploring the unique elements that make his music instantly recognizable. And that was the Bach Cello Suite No. 3 in G major, Movement G. Finally, we will hear Oblivion by Argentine composer Astor Piazzolla. This has been the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM with the FIU Graduate String Trio under the direction of Michael Klotz. That was beautiful. I hate to ask this, can we play that again? It was lovely. Thank you so much for the encore. I would ask for a third time, but we're actually out of time. So this has been the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM with the Graduate String Trio under the direction of Michael Klotz. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you soon.